Hi guys, it's me, Winifred, and I'm here today with a face of the day, and I've already done one eye, and I'm going to do this eye on camera. What I played around with, guys, was this Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. I could have sworn that they still sell this, but I'm not sure. I'll check online before I post this to see. But I love this color. I repurchased this like maybe twice, and you can see I got a little dent in this, but I haven't used it for a while, guys. So I want to play in that, and I thought that this was in, I thought that Midnight Cowboy was in one of the Urban Decay Naked palettes, and it wasn't. And so that led me to the Naked 2, which is also what I, partly what I used to create this eye, because it's kind of got the pinky tones, and this is kind of like a pinky tone. Then I used MAC's eyeshadow in Empire, and I use that as a blush. This is the eyeshadow, and I use it as a blush, guys. You know, MAC has some of those bigger pot eyeshadows, and even the smaller pots. If you like it and it goes with your skin, by all means, use it as a blush. And then I haven't used this one in a while, guys, and this is called Candlelight. I use this today as my highlight, just a very subtle highlight. I have natural marks, I think I shared this with you all before, on the sides of my cheek, and so I don't have to do a whole lot of contouring, but I use this as a highlight. And as a lip color today, I did something that I hadn't, a lip combo that I've never used before. I took MAC's Whirl, and I used this, which is still a little light for my skin tone. I use this as my lip line, and then this is a Beautique lip pencil, guys, and you can get this at Sally's, and I bought this standing in the line, and I filled in my lips with that Beautique lip pencil in Natural, and then I took one of the lip Dazzleglasses, and I can't read that, and I'll just put it in the description bar below. And I put that on top of all of it. And that's this right here. It's a nice, natural, nudie lip. I kind of like it. I don't know if I'm liking it with this eye, though. So I might change it up. So, yeah. Let's just get started. I used Tease as a, not a crease color, but as my transition shade. And let's just get a little bit of that. And this is with my Sigma diffuser brush. And guys, what I used, and I didn't tell you what I used as a base, because it looks, my eye usually when I do a base is usually a little lighter than this. But today I used one of my paint pots, like I said I was going to do. And I'm actually kind of liking it because, guys, this particular color you can use by itself. And I love that. I've already put my little concealer on my brow bone. And I took that Tease and I put that right in my transition shade. Then I'm just going to take this Midnight Cowboy, get a little flat brush. Guys, you're going to get heck of a fallout with this. Back in the day, I didn't mind. And right now, I still really don't mind as much. But, you know, you can either do your makeup later or after. And I just packed that all on. And it's actually a good match for that Tease because it kind of brings out the pink tone in it. So let me just buff out that edge a little bit. And then you have something that looks like that. Then I am going to take my little Buff and Blend Sigma brush, and I am going to dip into the Busted. That's the color right next to the black. And it's kind of, to me, like a burgundy shade almost. I don't know. Kind of like a burgundy wine shade. And guys, you know, looking at this palette, the colors, don't get me wrong, the colors are pretty in here, but they are all frosty. And I usually do not use a frost shade in my crease. I mean, I like some dimension, so I like to use like a, usually a matte shade in the crease. And I don't know exactly how this is showing up, but in person you could see it. I don't know if it's coming through all that much on the camera. And then I did another no-no for me, guys. I got this one right here, Bootycall. And you know I don't normally like frosty shades on my brow bone, but I went ahead and made an exception and just put a little bit on this brow bone. And then I'm just going to buff that out a little bit with that diffuser brush again. And I probably would normally just put that up on the highest point of the brow bone, but I didn't do that this time. Don't ask me why. I just didn't. But it's only makeup. If you don't like it, you could always just change it or wash it off. And there you go. Now guys, what I did to deepen up that brow bone, the brow bone was, well, not the brow bone, excuse me, the outer V, was I dabbed a little bit into that Blackout and the Busted and just mixed the two together. Just to deepen up that outer V. And then guys, what I also did, instead of using my usual Perversion, I lined my eyes with Urban Decay's Smoked eyeliner. Guys, now this is something that I would normally do, you know, in my day-to-day life, but not normally on video because it is it's not deep enough. And you don't necessarily, guys, you don't necessarily have to be neat with this, because I'm going to take a shadow and go over it. So you could just put it on top. And it is a really pretty color. It's not like it's not pretty, but you know what? Between this one and MAC's Fall Number, I think I like MAC's Fall Number better. Now, I did it like this, guys, but when I looked at it later, I looked at it again and I'm like, wait a minute, I have to have a little black in there because it doesn't look like my eye is standing out enough. So I did take the Perversion, yes I did, and just kind of like tight lined it a wee little bit, just so that I have a little bit more definition. Very little, guys. I had to. Then I took a, this is a crease brush, a little thicker. And I dipped into the Blackout and the Busted. And just went up underneath the eye. And I also smoked out the top. And guys, and looking at my collection, I discovered that I had not one, but two of the smoked eyeliners. Now you know that's a shame. Now, I will be right back. I'm going to put my eyelash on. And okay, guys, I'm back. As you can see, I probably have a little bit of the fallout on the cheek, but that's not too bad. If you want to, you can take a piece of tape and dab that off. And yeah, so the eyeliner is not as intense as the regular black eyeliner because it's gray, and I lightly tight lined the rim with a little bit of the Perversion, but for the most part, guys, it's gray. Yeah, so tell me what you think. I think it's a softer look. It's definitely not saying this whole eye, definitely not with the eyelashes. At least for me, it wouldn't be a look that I could wear to work. But the gray eyeliner is definitely a change from the black. It's not as stark. It's a little more less dramatic, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. And again, that is the Urban Decay's Smoked, and this is what it looks like. And for some of you fairer toned, that is a really nice alternative to the black, okay? And so here's the Perversion in comparison. You know, if you put that by itself and you look at it, it looks kind of dark, but then look at this. This is what I normally have on my eyes when I do a video. So it's a little bit different there. It's a softer look. Tell me what you think, if you like it, or yay or nay. The lip is kind of cool. You know, it's, again, it's a different lip than I'm usually used to wearing. Well, I do wear nudes. Let me take that back. I do wear nudes. This combination is the first time I wore that. Now, what I have on my nails is one of my favorite nudie nail polishes, guys, and it's by Chanel, and it's in 565 beige. It's got that pretty kind of like a red tone to it. Let me see if I could straighten it out here for you guys. No. Can you kind of see those red flecks in there a little bit? There, that little red sheen. Yeah. That's what I have on now. And it's kind of, when you're looking at it, it's kind of like a yellow nude, if you will. And then I also have on one of the clones for the week. It's a Bond, and it's called West Side. And as I told you before, it's not one of my favorites. I probably will not repurchase it, but I just want to get through it. And then I did something unexpected, guys. This is another product that I'm trying to work through, and this is the NARS Body Glow, but this one is not the bronzer. This is just the plain oil. It has like a really heavy tropical scent, and I did not think, guys, that these two together would be okay, but they're working. And so yeah, and neither one of these, guys, I would buy again. I mean, this is just, I love NARS, but this is pointless to me. It's so heavy that it's very hard to mix this with another cologne. yeah. And then this is just not my favorite Bond scent, so I won't be repurchasing that once I get done with it. And yeah, so this is my today's look, guys. Tell me what you think. What did you wear today? Put it down, comment below. Thanks guys for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.